Alright guys, here we are out on the water. No fancy intro or anything today. Just gonna do some straightforward fishing. We're at one of our favorite creek spots, and yeah, see what we can't make happen. Start out with the good old rugby jig and a baby bee bug. And we're not going to waste any time here. We're going to get right after it. A little bit of wind, a little bit of rain this morning. Perfect conditions, honestly. Let's see what happens. There we go. There's one, guys. He was playing with it for a minute. Oh, and he dropped it. See? I knew it. I never got a good hook set in him, but he was playing with it for a minute. But that's not a bad sign. I hope we didn't set a bad tone by losing that first fish. Better get a chance to redeem that here shortly. All right, round two. Gotta make a quick trip to the car. Made sure I, for whatever reason, I couldn't recall if I locked my doors. And yeah, I just didn't want that as a surprise when we returned later on. There we go, guys. There's one. He's actually decent too. All right, guys, that'll start the day off. Let's go. Nice 2-pounder, start the day off. 262 locked in, top left. There we go, guys. There's a nice 2-pounder to get this day going. 2.5 pounder. Guys, never underestimate these tiny creeks. We're in this tiny little creek. First fish of the day. It's a 2.62 on the scale. Alright guys, so we started the day off. We came here, we missed one fish. I had to run back to the car, and I'm glad I did, because our first fish of the day came from a spot we had already passed. Ended up being 2.62 on the scale. I tried to take a video of the release with my phone. I didn't get such a good shot of that, so. Let's get right back in there. Oh, I got caught up in the rocks already. Oh wow, there are fish everywhere over in this little pocket. No wonder that bass was hanging out here before. All kinds of bluegill. Oh, the bass just came for it as soon as it popped off. I'm watching him. Small guy, he didn't want it. He bit it and dropped it immediately. There's another fish. Oh, nope, he dropped it. Must have been another small one. Alright guys. Oh yeah, he took it right off. There's one. There's another one, guys. Oh, he's swimming. He's a small guy, but he's feisty. Can't get my bail open. Jeez. All right, guys, we got fish number 2 here. Little pounder. She's about 13.5, 14-inch bass. Nothing special. And there she goes. These creek bass are always ready to go back. They almost never need to be revived. Even that bigger one we just caught, that 2.62 pound, usually they take a little while. He was ready to go right away. And we're going to try and get one more fish out of our plastic here as well. These net baits, baby bee bombs, hold up pretty well. Let's get ourselves turned back around. So yeah, we are 27 minutes in, 1 missed fish, and 2 in the boat on this tiny, tiny little creek. You guys can never underestimate these tiny creeks, man. Turtle, turtle. I think we got another one here. Oh, must have just been a nibble or a small fish, because as soon as I went to set the hook, he let go. Must have just had the tail. Yep. There we go. There's another one, guys. There's another one. Stay down, little guy. Stay down, little guy. And another guy, little baby. Thanks for the show, bud. It's all right. That's 3 and 36 minutes and 1 missed fish. Amen. We're gonna be able to get another fish out of this thing. This is insane. And these fish are not exactly being gentle on it either. So confirmed, net baits bee bombs are extremely durable. Confirmed. 45 minutes in, and what, 3 or 4 fish and 1 lost. So far so good. How you doing?
Doing good, and yourself?
Hanging in there.
Excellent.
Can't complain too much.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Any day on the water is better than a day at work.
That's
right?
exactly right, my friend.
All good. Best of luck.
Thanks, man. You too.
Will do.
Oh Lord, the size of this player. A stowaway. Turtle, turtle. There we go. Small one. There we go. Oh, he's really small. Wow. I could tell he was small when he took it. I didn't think he was this small. And I'm not losing the rod into the water. Alright, had to drop that fish to save the rod. Ay, ay, ay. There's another bite. Something small again. Yeah, too small to even set the hook on him. Wow. I wonder if there's a bed or something that's a bluegill, because whatever it is really does not like me being there. Huh. It was a bluegill. He's right there. And he took my damn bait. Dude, that was the world's most aggressive bluegill. What the heck? I gotta get some more of these. These are phenomenal, these beat bugs. I really like these baits. I like the full-size ones too, as you know, like flipping jig trailers. Really good baits. Alright guys, so we're coming up on 1 hour of fishing. We got like 4 or 5 fish at this point, plus I missed 1 or 2. Basically I think we'd already called this day a success, but we're only halfway through. Got at least another hour worth of float in this small section of the creek. So hopefully we can find another big one. That would be cool. So right up here around this bend, I actually last season, almost a year ago to the date probably, caught a nice 265. I'm wondering if that's the same fish I caught this morning, that 262, or this morning. It was just an hour ago. I mean, that same day I caught another 2-pounder, so I know they're or like another 2.4 or something like that. Caught a bunch of almost 3-pound fish in this creek, so I know they are here. There we go. Another one. Another tiny guy. This one even a bass or a creek chub? Well, this is funny because this is actually a redo, so this is what I want. This is now I get to show you guys. So this is what caused our rod to fall in. And there he goes. There's one already. Wow. They're schooled up under that tree. It's another little guy. Not quite as small. But they are schooled up under their tree. They're hitting it immediately. Another one. Let's see if there's another one of you guys sitting right there. Let's see. That was a bad cast. I got right into the pads, which I knew I was gonna get hung up in. So much for there being a school over there. That's all right. Got a couple out of there. All right, guys, so currently we are about an hour in. We're gonna go ahead and turn around, fish the creek the other direction. It gets pretty skinny if we continue up this way, so usually the fishing isn't as good. So we're just over an hour in. I got like 4 or 5 fish and I missed one. We're gonna head back down. Let's see if we can't find another big fish though, because we got a bunch of dinks and only one decent fish, and we can't have that. So we're gonna send her back this way and see what we can't find. Well, something just bit it real good. Dragged it right under. Too small though. Bluegill or something. Oh, it's a big bass actually. Whoa. Hold up a second, boys. That was worth taking a second look at. I want to try the spinnerbait because he ate that aggressively as I was reeling and spit it right out. I might try and eat a spinnerbait. Yeah, I had to try. Only other thing I've got is a wacky rig. And I think I've got the full-size jig, which we're gonna give a toss right now actually, because it's just a bigger D-bomb on there. JT Kenny Grass Wizard jig with the big size, I keep saying D-bomb, it's B-bug. Bigger size of the bait we've been throwing. And there he is on the jig. It's not the one though. Not the one. Unless this guy made a bit way bigger silhouette underwater, this isn't the one I saw. But that's okay. We got ourselves another fish, another decent fish here. Oh, he let himself go. He was lively, some of a gun. Let himself go. Well, they like the jig also. I might stay throwing this jig around for a little bit. I'm going to, as a matter of fact, throw this jig around for a bit. Let's see. Alright, well that was probably the fish I saw. I just thought it was bigger, so we're gonna keep it pushing. But hey, we turned around and we achieved our goal. Most important thing of the day. Turtle, turtle. They're everywhere. Get my hook back. Thank you, sir. Oh, there's another little guy. And we are gonna keep it pushing. Guys, I just want to take a second to say that was a good example of how throwing the right bait makes a difference. Another gentleman coming this way, fishing this stretch, throwing a Senko. I didn't see him get any fish. Right in front of him, I dropped our little bee bug that we're fishing, and caught one on my first cast. Excuse me. Granted, I kind of sight fished the one I caught because I saw a few grouped up just in front of my kayak that I was spooking up, so I threw up into the right. But I mean, if those guys wanted that Senko, he was close enough, they'd have eaten that. So it's funny how even if you're fishing with like a proven fish catcher, the Senko probably caught more baits than any other bait, probably caught more fish than any other bait ever. Sometimes it's not the right choice. All right, guys, we're approximately 2.5 hours in. I lost count of fish, 5, 6, something. Only that one big one though. The rest have been dinks, but that's okay. Still a lot of fun, especially just being out here in this little creek. You know, and it does go to show that even in these tiny little creeks, you can expect a big bite here and there. And we've lost a couple fish, 2 or 3. Landed a bunch of dinks and a couple decent ones. But yeah, just giving a little update. We're gonna keep on fishing here. There's not too much further we can float for what is the end of this creek, and that's probably where we'll call it for today. But just want to give a little update. There's one, guys. Been a little while. We got another one. Another Dinkenstein. Oh, and he came off right at the boat as I tried to flip him. If I didn't try to flip him, I'd have got him, but that's okay. He's a little guy, so we're not too upset. Although we never like to lose fish. But I never claimed to be a professional, did I? Amateur hour, amateur hour. That's a pickerel. Broke me right off. Pickerel broke me right off. Ugh. The toothy ones done took my bait. Man, that pickerel slammed that thing though. Oh boy. Turtle, turtle. About 40 million turtles. There it is. And he had a second one with him too. He looked bigger. The one that was with him looked bigger. Oh, there's another smaller one with him too. There's a couple with him. He's got 2 other guys with him. All right, guys. There's another one. Again, lost track of what number we're on, but good old creek bass, lively as ever. Alright guys, well, we made it to the end of the run. This is as far as we can get without doing some portage, and I'm not into that today. So that's going to be the end of our video for today. I lost count of how many fish we got. Nothing too impressive. Started the day off with a nice 2.6 something, and then we got a bunch of dinks. But either way, had a lot of fun. Got out here. It's been tough fishing lately. You know, it's the dog days of summer, so I'm sure it's tough for everybody. But it's nice to get out here in nature, enjoy some beauty, and catch some fish, even if they're dinks. But either way, I appreciate all you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. There we go. There's one. Bonus fish on the way out, guys. Got ourselves a bonus fish. Yep. Couple casts on the way out, never hurt nobody. Got ourselves a bonus fish.